Hi guys, it's Sam here from Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I'm making a bit of a unique video for my channel, but not unique for me. If you follow me on Instagram or read my blog, you'll know I love Sezane. Sezane is a Parisian fashion line that has some really great pieces. I originally got into them for their knitwear because they use a lot more sustainable materials, and at one point, not so much any longer, it was all made in Europe. So I dove into Sezane, I think now 4 years ago, buying some knitwear, and I just really loved their quality and how warm and comfy all the sweaters were because I was traveling a lot to Europe, and they were just super comfortable and very easy to layer with some sort of like long underwear underneath them. So specifically what I'm here today to talk about are my 5 tips, and I do have a bonus tip, so technically it's 6, but 5 tips and tricks for shopping the Sezane archive sale. So when this video goes up, the winter archives will be live. The first drop will have already happened, but they do normally do 2 to 3, sometimes even 4, I've, depending on the archives, seen it, drops, and they will continually keep restocking as they get returns. So what are the archives? That's number 1. The archives are when Sezane sells their past season collections at a discounted price. It is the only time that Sezane truly has a sale. They will have throughout the year, if you sign up for their emails, like maybe a $10 or $15 off coupon, but they do not have true sales. So you won't see a Black Friday sale. You won't see, any sort of holiday sale. They have their archives. They have a winter archives and a summer archives. The winter one is always around December, January. The summer one varies more in the June or July timeframe. But in the winter archives, you will have past winter collections. So not this most recent one. So for these winter archives 2022, you will not have pieces from winter 2021 or fall 2021, because winter does include fall and winter. You will not see more current pieces. Same with, say, summer 2022. The most recent pieces you will see are spring summer 2021. So, tip number 1. The archives start at 9:30 Parisian time. So you need to calculate that time to your local time, which for me is midnight, 12:30, and you do need to be online and shopping at that time if you have any hopes of getting any pieces you wanted. Things go very quickly. It does not always open at 12:30 exactly, 9:30 Parisian time. Sometimes you won't be able to get in until like 45 minutes after. Sometimes it opens up way early. The people who live in Paris always seem to get access before any of the US customers, which is a whole nother issue. They also have different stock in Paris on the EU website, and on the UK website. You cannot get that stock shipped to the US. They will not allow you to. So you need to be on the US site. And I would say start checking to see if the site's open at midnight exactly, so 9 o'clock Parisian time, and then just continually check. 2, you need to be checking both the website and the app. Certain ones will let you in at different times. There's no rhyme or reason. My most recent orders I did place on the website, and the website worked much better for me. But in the last summer archives, I could only exclusively use the app. So the technology is not great, and you need to be willing to use both, or either. I would say both. 3, this is a very hot tip, and I've made this mistake before. Once you have added something to cart during the archive sales, do not try to delete it. When you try to delete it, you will end up deleting your entire cart, and everything that you really, really wanted will now not be available. What you need to do is you need to go and just check out, returns are free, and return the item that you ended up not really wanting once you get it. I know it's not the most eco-friendly, but if you want anything else in that cart, unfortunately, that is what you have to do. It will delete your entire cart. Also, be very, very cognizant of how much you are spending. If you are spending over $800, you will get charged customs, and that is regardless of whether you return the items or not. So if you're in the US, keep your orders to under $800. Anything over $200 is free shipping anyway. and free returns. So just be really cognizant of how much you are spending. If you want to try on a bunch of different things, their items are more pricey. You might only be able to get 2 or 3 jackets in that order, so you will have to place more than one order. Number 4 is to make sure that you have already had a Sezane account and that all your information is saved in your Sezane account and you are logged in. This saves you a lot of time at checkout. It will allow you to go check out with a saved address, check out with a saved card, and get through much quicker than having to enter all that information. Time is of the essence. Your cart is allegedly saved for 30 minutes, but during the archives, it is a free-for-all. Like, it is a true free-for-all. So if you have all that saved, you are going to be ahead of the game. And my last tip, and I think this is the most important one. If you see something during that last winter collection, so fall, winter 2021, just buy it. The archives are not worth the stress because 1, that item will not be in the archives. It is not past seasons enough. It will not be there. 2, the archive discounts vary by how old the item is. So if the item is a newer item, you might just be getting $10 off. And for the stress of staying up all night to shop, your bag deleting itself, not being able to get into the archive sale, it is just better to buy it when you see it. And 3, if you have been shopping Sezane for a little bit, or you're brand new, let me tell you something. And if you've been shopping it for a while, you know. Regular drops at full price completely sell out on hot items. They will be gone. You will not find it again. You will have to find it through Poshmark and pay a premium or like eBay or something like that. So if you see something that is in your size that you really want that Sezane drops and it's not archives time, for your sanity, I would say just buy it. I've made this mistake numerous times and it is not worth it. The archive sales sometimes are just not really a sale. Sometimes you're literally getting $10 off. Other times it's half off, but that's a much older item and that might not be what you want. So if you see something you want, it's not archive time, just buy it. That is like my biggest advice because I have regretted that numerous times. I love sales. I love shopping the archive sale, but it is stressful. And you will, like, for this first drop, I got in a half an hour before it allegedly opened. Most everything I wanted was already sold out, which is crazy because it was a half an hour early. And I was able to get some of the things I want, but other things do the horrible, dreaded in someone else's cart. Honestly, a lot of times I've noticed that is a stock issue and that will never come out of that other person's cart because they've already bought it. So it's frustrating. It can definitely be worth it for the deals. Sezane is definitely more on the expensive side. I have a whole blog post about different Sezane tips and tricks that I will link down below. Some of them I did talk about in this video, but I did want to just share this because I have gotten a lot of questions because I do post myself wearing a lot of Sezane. So that's just kind of what I've learned from shopping 4 years of archive sales. I will also, a whole nother issue is just Sezane and their quality and that kind of decreasing, but that's a story for another time. So if you have any more tips or tricks, please make sure to leave them down below. We can use any of them that you come across. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I am now making 3 videos a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you like this sort of video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to see how I style all my Sezane pieces, and guys, I have a lot. You'll see them all the time on my Instagram. Please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.